Hello, boys and girls. We are so excited that you decided to join us for an amazing afternoon. So, earlier today, we learned about the story of Esther. Yes, it wasn't that a really fun story with my silly crown? And but guess what? We also learned about the pangolin. We learned about how the pangolin tends to curl itself up whenever it's scared, whenever he's scared, whenever she's scared. And we learned that Jesus loves us. We are brave. Or you can say, Jesus loves me. I am brave. So, needless to say, we are traveling. We've been traveling through the jungle earlier this morning, and we are planning on making binoculars. These really cool binoculars. Because remember, Hebrews 12, verse 2 tells us, let us look only to Jesus. So let's do it again. All right? Let us look only to Jesus. So, which is why we have the binoculars, because remember, we have our binoculars now and we're looking only to Jesus. So we look left or right, look left, look right, up and down. So, what we're going to make today, we're doing our paper binoculars, and it's so fun. So, whenever we look left, we look right. So, whenever you do, let us look only to Jesus. And we have eyes on Jesus. So, this is what you're going to need. So, number one, you're going to need some tubes. So, it could be a paper towel tube, or you can do like what I have with my model project. I ended up using toilet paper. So I'm sure you got some toilet paper tubes around the house, and this is actually a perfect time. Like whenever the toilet paper you ran out of toilet paper, say, hey, I can make binoculars. You can make a lot of things with toilet paper tubes, and it's so fun, especially for those who are into children's ministries. Paper towel tubes and toilet paper tubes, cardboard tubes. That's what they call it. It's a lifeless, well, not lifeless, a timeless um, resource for children's ministry. So this is really fun and nifty. So you're gonna need your cardboard tubes. You're gonna need some tape or any kind of tape, stickers, any kind of stickers. You're gonna need some markers. You're gonna need some crayons. You're gonna need a string because you gotta hold on to your binoculars some kind of way, right? So, and then if you don't have like cardboard tubes around, you can always be creative and use, a sturdy piece of paper. And the best way to go about with this is, grab your paper and then see what I'm doing, but make sure that you have your parents' supervision or guardian supervision, and then you just cut them up in half like this. And then you have two papers. So then you're going to roll them like that. So you'll have big binoculars. And then what you can do is add some tape to keep it secure, like the struggle, and then do the same, and then bring them together with tape, and then you have your binocular set. So for those of us with the paper towel, you can actually cut it in two. So try to figure out where the center. Now, let's see if Pastor Darnisha knows where the center is for. All right, let's see. I think I found my center, right? So you're going to find the center part and you're going to cut through like this. And then you're going to have two. So you're going to bring them together. So now you get to split them in half. And this might be a little bit long, but guess what? You get better vision. Or sometimes if it's not working as well as you want them, maybe like if it's lopsided, you know, if you're okay with it, it's good. If not, you can always cut them a little bit smaller so that it can be the same size. So then what you're gonna do with your paper, your cardboard paper tubes, I'm gonna grab some, I'm gonna decorate with this fun looking tape that I have here. And I'm just gonna wrap it around my binoculars. Well, my soon to be binoculars. We haven't assembled them yet. So we just grab them from this part. We're just gonna wrap it around just like that, bring it around town. And then you can even do this with stickers. So if you have stickers, it's the perfect time for you to just wrap, you know, just stick them onto your cardboard tube. It's really creative. And you're gonna keep putting like stripes. I'm gonna make stripes for my binoculars. So here we go. I'm gonna add another one. Give it that good balance. And then I'm gonna wrap it around as well. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Always pretty fun. And then I'm gonna add another piece too. Just creative. This is really pretty tape. All right, so that's one part. And then you'll do your second part as well. You're gonna wrap them around as well. However way you want it. Whatever way you want it. There we go. And of course, we'll do the same thing again. I'm gonna keep wrapping them and wrapping them. Or you can keep sticking, or this is actually a perfect time for you to even, you know, do a cool drawing if you're not into just wrapping your tape. I'm just doing this because, you know, I like my cool pattern tape that I have here. So I'm going to enjoy myself. But you can do whatever you want because it's your binoculars and it's your creativity. So always be cool and creative. And then I'm going to put this last part here, down here, just so I can give it a little bit of balance. This is actually pretty fun, you know, doing crafts. There we go. Then grab some crayons. And take a couple of these crayons that I have here. This is about to be cool. I'm gonna do blue. And then this could be a time for you to just color however way you want. So this is your set of binoculars. And you're gonna keep coloring and coloring and coloring and color. Lots of color. However way you want it. Let's be as creative as you want. You know, I'm gonna do blue on this side. Maybe I can do blue on the other side too, actually. Give it that good balance. Be creative. You can even draw hearts. You can draw sun. You can draw bumblebees. You can draw anything you want. You There's a saying that the world is your oyster. So, and then what I like to do so I can remind myself that we got to look only to Jesus is I will write down eyes on, and I can write on here so I could be reminded that we're going to keep our eyes on Jesus, on Jesus. ESUS. So eyes on Jesus. So it's pretty cool. And then however way you want to, let me see if I can find another cool color. No, that's too. Let's try this one. Got yellow. So we're gonna put a little bit of, ooh, that's even better. I like that. So we're gonna color. We're gonna be fun and creative. There we go. This is fun. All right. So I'm gonna do my eyes on Jesus right here. And then after you're done with your 2 binocular set, I got them both right. Then grab some tape. You can grab a Scotch tape, or you can even do glue. But I feel like Scotch tape will be a lot easier than glue. And then we're gonna bring these 2 together, like the best friends that already are. Then we're gonna put the tape right inside so that these 2 guys can be connected, just like that. So then we gotta do the same for the bottom. So we're gonna do the bottom part. I think because my paper towel version is a little bit different size, I'm gonna see how I could get these 2 guys together. There we go. I'm gonna wrap this around, and then, okay, so now this is connected. It's coming along together, and I'm sure yours is coming along together as well. So we have this cool stuff. And what I like to do also is I would grab any kind of tape. Whatever tape that you have, and wrap it around the bottom. Like this. So just wrap it so that your binoculars are super duper secured. There we go. Uh-huh. So this is what it's looking like. Oh, there we go. That's nifty. And then after you're done with everything else, then you're gonna need to get your string. So you can use yarn, you can use any kind of silly string or gim, I think that's what we call it. And then you could just cut it up. And then grab some tape. And then you're gonna tape it along the ends, like around these 2 ends. And then you can use any cool tape that you like, or you can use another. You can just wrap it around again. This is your creativity. So I'm gonna bring this around just like that. See what I did there? And then the best part about it, we're just gonna wrap this around. All right, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna wrap this around. There we go. got our binoculars. They're finally made. Oh, this thing broke. But this is how you would want your binoculars to look. So you have your binoculars around. But when you're looking around, this is a perfect time. This is actually a really cool tool that you can use. That when you go outside, when you go on your Sabbath walks, you can take your binocular with you and you can look around and see nature. How cool is that? And this is a great way for us to keep our eyes or look only to Jesus. So I hope you enjoy this cool craft. And thank you all so much for joining us. This is so awesome. I am going to remind myself that I'm going to keep my eyes on Jesus. I'm only going to look only to Jesus. All right, boys and girls. So have a great Sabbath. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And remember, Jesus loves you. Be brave.